Right, okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got a news update. We've got lots of big stories, including the main one, was the confirmation of Enzo Maresca being confirmed and officially the new Chelsea manager. We've got that, we've got Tosin Adarabioyo coming in. We've got some news on the goalkeeper for next season and also Omari Hutchinson as well. So plenty of big news headlines as we get closer to the Euros and the summer transfer window. So yeah, let's get into it. To start off with Enzo Maresca, I did a full video going into a lot about this the other week, or well, last week. You should go watch that. That's going to we're going to cover a lot of what I'm going to say now. It's going to be covered in that, and that will probably go into more depth about it. It's been confirmed today that he is our new manager. It's an £8.5 million fee, or expected to be around there. That's just for him. There will be an extra add-on for the coaches as well. The contract is 5 years, a 5-year length contract, plus 1 year, an optional 1 year extension on top of that as well. As we know, he's bringing his coaching staff, which has been reported to be Willie Caballero as the assistant coach, Danny Walker as another assistant coach, Michel de Bernardin, goalkeeping coach, Marcos Alvarez, fitness, and Javier Molina Caballero as the first team analyst. Also, another coach what has not came in with Enzo is a separate thing, is Bernardo Cueva has just been announced, the new set-piece coach, joining from Brentford, who, so we've known that for a few weeks. This is separate to Enzo Maresca. I'm pretty sure he was preset to come during Poch's time. So, yeah, we've known that one for a few weeks, but he's been confirmed to join from Brentford. But yeah, it took a bit longer than they expected, but they've got all the paperwork signed off. I know, apparently Enzo is actually on holiday right now, but according to Sky Sports, he's on holiday with an iPad and a laptop, and he's researching or watching all our games under Poch last season, as well as asking for an in-depth report on everyone who works at Cobham. So yeah, Enzo, he's getting straight stuck into business. Really, really good stuff to hear. You know what, I'm looking forward to. I said the other week, there's a lot of negativity around Enzo. I understand why, and I sort of also agree with that. But at the end of the day, he's here now. We've just got to be positive, and he's going to bring in a good style of football. It seems like the players are happy with him. Happy that they think he can suit them. It seems like he's got incredible work ethic from his playing days and his managerial career. You look at how players have talked about him, players who play under him. I know Harry Winks' interview comes to mind especially. They speak so highly of him. It's it's something we've got to do. Like him or not, you've just got to get behind him. And let's see what we can do. Look, the club's clearly backing him because they've given him a massive contract and they've paid a decent fee for him. I know you say they did the same with Potter, but I like to think now they're a bit more experienced, whether this may be a full-term proper commitment to him now. And while it was originally said that he wasn't really having much say in the transfers, it does seem straight away from the news that came out, they are sort of catering to him, or at least, if they listen to a bit and, at the very least, getting in players what do suit his ideology. So I'm actually, starting to grow on it, We've got to just back him. There's nothing he can do about it. He's our manager. We know what we're going to get from him. Let's sit back. Let's enjoy it. This season we've got Conference League. Because there's going to be a bit more pressure to perform, because we end up getting a decent finish last season. And I do think an injury-free season we can do really well in the league this season. So I'm actually kind of optimistic for this the season coming up. He's going to bring what I think a lot of people want to see. Also, he's another sort of long list of Italian Chelsea managers, what always seems to be a bit iconic. That's all I've really got to say on him signing. I said apparently the players are really happy with him. Think he'll suit them. Apparently he's got big plans for certain few players as well. I mean, we'll talk about the goalkeepers later. Apparently he's got big plans for them. Apparently Enzo Fernandez has been linked as a big part of his plans. So I said Tosin Adarabioyo, we're set to sign Tosin Adarabioyo from Fulham on a free. It's expected that the announcement will come shortly this week. They're expecting it just after Enzo's one, so sometime in the coming days, you'd think. There has been a medical booked. We don't know when, and we don't know if it's been done by now. But there's been one booked, and presuming all goes well, the announcement, then the contract will be signed, and then obviously the announcement after. It's a free because his contract runs out this month with Fulham. We're getting him a free. It's not costing us anything. It's good for FFP because we need a replacement, and we're getting one without having to pay. What's good? My hope is I hope it's a replacement for Thiago Silva, not seen as Trevor Chalobah leaving. That is my hope. Cause I really want to get rid of Chalobah, but I mean, he's a right-footed centre-back as well. He probably will play on that side. It's a bit of a worry, but he does remember he could just be a replacement for Thiago Silva. But he looks like a really decent player. I mean, he looks pretty comfortable with the ball at his feet. He's got that height. He's got that bit of physicality, or whatever. He's gonna win the ball a lot. He brings that to the back line. That height and stature, what we sort of need. He's gonna be stable in the air. He's gonna be stable with the ball at his feet. He looks like a decent player. He does look like a decent player. I haven't watched Fulham loads. There's not been a massive amount of chance to watch Fulham apart from Match of the Day. They're not really on TV that much of a recent. But from what I've seen from him, he does look good. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to how he does. We've beaten Newcastle to him. It's been sort of labelled as a bit of a hijacking Newcastle's deal with him. There's also interest in Man United, so we're not the only ones who are interested in him. Apparently our contract proposal to him wasn't even that crazy. It was more the project what's got him interested. And if so, that's a really good sign. That's a really good sign if it's the project what's he's invested in, not just the money. I think some really good business. So yeah, Tosin Adarabioyo, more coming soon I expect in the next few days, but he is coming to Chelsea as of right now at least. So about goalkeepers, Zarkin said has reported that he wants to stick with Petrovic and Sanchez next season, and this has since been backed up by Fabrizio Romano and The Athletic. Both said similar things about the keeper. So this is actually really interesting, because last few weeks there's been a lot of speculation about potential new keeper. Apparently they've been looking in Spain for a few new keepers who, obviously can play that style of football Enzo wants to pass it out from the back. But these reports that Petrovic and Sanchez have been stuck by, I do find it quite interesting because Sanchez, there's a bit of stigma around Sanchez. He's not good play out from the back. But it's came out that, Enzo thinks he can get the best out of him playing out from the back, and Enzo's pretty happy with him. There's a good chance he becomes number one next season. So I think that interests me, to be honest. So I didn't really expect that coming. For me, I would sit by Petrovic number one. I really like the look of Petrovic. I think he's got a bit of criticism recently, but I think he's really good. Yeah, it seems like we're sticking with Sanchez and Petrovic. I'm happy with them two, honestly. I'd much prefer to keep them two for at least another season instead of going out and splashing more cash on another keeper. I think there's more viable positions. I think, Petrovic is pretty well rounded. I think Sanchez is a good shot stopper, and if Enzo believes, he can get the best out of him, then why get rid of him? So I'm pretty happy, Thomas, for sticking with these two. I had a slight feeling Sanchez might go or something like that in the summer, but now it seems like he's staying now. So yeah, I don't see a problem with it. The last one is Omari Hutchinson. According to Fabrizio Romano, Omari Hutchinson won't go out on loan this summer. It's rather he stays, or more likely, he goes on a permanent transfer. Apparently an acceptable bid is seen to be around the 25-30 million pound region, and the team's interest are thought to be Stuttgart, Ajax, Feyenoord, and apparently another few Premier League teams as well. We all know it. Omari Hutchinson, he's a very, very good player. I'm shocked, to be honest. I'm shocked. I did think we were going to put him out on loan. That was my thought. My thought was we're going to put him out on loan for another season, let him develop, and then bring him to the team, the next 2 seasons, whatever. But to see him not get rid of him, it shocks me, to be honest. I think he's a really good player. And I just don't see, look how he did at Ipswich. Look how well he's thought of by the majority of people. And now we're talking about him leaving. Just like a month after all this hype around him. Not even a month. It seems like such a weird way to go about business. I wonder, 25-30 million pound region, that's how much they'll be looking for certain academy players to try and make some pure profit. So I wonder if it's something to do with that, possibly. I think there's a very good chance it could be. But yeah, this is sort of taking off guard, to be honest. It's not kind of shocks me. But yeah, it looks like Omari Hutchinson could be going. Out of nowhere. Obviously, unless they manage to keep hold of him, no one pays the money. But will someone pay the money for him? 25-30 minutes, a lot for players who had one full season in men's football. That is a lot of money. So I guess there's that point. Obviously, we're talking about him like he's guaranteed to go. But if the club sticks by the values of we want 25-30 million, maybe someone won't pay that. Maybe to Stuttgart, Ajax and Feyenoord, maybe they won't pay that. Obviously, depending on what Premier League teams are interested, obviously we know there's a good chance Ipswich should be interested. Can Ipswich pay the 25-30 million? I don't know if they can. I really don't know if they can. So, yeah, it's not guaranteed it will go. It's a lot of money, but yeah, I'm trying to see whether he does or not. So yeah, that is it for today then. Big stories, and the summer talk is starting to heat up a bit. So we've got the Euros. What I can't wait for, to be honest. I haven't been too sure the past few months or whatever about how England will get on, but I'm starting to get just a little bit of buzz, a little bit of excitement about it. But yeah, Euros, summer transfer window, big summer for us. We've got a good summer ahead of us. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See ya.